Nestled along the eastern shores of Lake Winnipeg, Hollow First Nation is a close-knit Indigenous community in Manitoba, known for its deep traditions and strong family bonds. On most mornings, the peaceful landscape is filled with the sounds of nature and the gentle rhythms of daily life. But on September 4, 2025, that peace was shattered by a shocking and brutal act of violence that would forever change the lives of everyone in Hollow. In the early hours, a young man named Tyrone Simard allegedly went on a violent rampage. According to authorities, he killed his own sister and left 6 others injured, some of them critically. The attack unfolded in a residential area, sending waves of panic and confusion through the community. For a community where nearly everyone is connected by blood or friendship, the news was devastating. Families gathered outside their homes, embracing one another, trying to make sense of the unimaginable loss and pain. The grief was palpable, and the sense of safety that once defined Hollow was suddenly gone. In the chaos that followed, Simard fled the scene, reportedly stealing a vehicle as he tried to escape. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police launched a massive manhunt, scouring the surrounding forests and rural roads, determined to apprehend the suspect before anyone else could be harmed. The pursuit came to a sudden and tragic end when Simard collided head-on with an RCMP vehicle. The crash was violent, leaving both vehicles mangled and adding yet another layer of tragedy to an already heartbreaking day. One RCMP officer was critically injured in the collision, rushed to hospital as colleagues and paramedics worked desperately to save his life. The entire law enforcement community was left reeling, as the events of the day took a heavy toll on everyone involved. In the aftermath, Hollow First Nation came together in mourning. Candlelight vigils were held and flowers were placed at memorial sites as people searched for comfort and answers. The pain of loss was shared by all, but so too was the determination to support one another through the darkest of times. As RCMP investigators continue to search for a motive behind the violence, the community has begun the long and difficult process of healing. Through gatherings, prayers, and the strength of their shared traditions, Hollow First Nation is determined to find hope and resilience in the face of tragedy. The response from police and emergency services was immediate and extensive. RCMP officers quickly established a perimeter and blocked off Highway 304. Winnipeg's Health Sciences Center initiated a Code Orange for mass casualties. 2 critically injured victims were airlifted to Winnipeg, highlighting the community's remoteness. The RCMP confirmed no active threat after the suspect's crash. The officer injured in the crash is expected to recover, offering a glimmer of hope. Hollow First Nation, known as Wanipigao, is nestled along the eastern shores of Lake Winnipeg in Manitoba. This vibrant Anishinaabe community is home to generations of families who have lived on this land for centuries, drawing strength from their deep connection to the land, water, and each other. The name Wanipigao, meaning hollow water, reflects the community's close relationship with the natural world and the traditions that have been passed down through time. Hollow is a resilient community with deep cultural roots where traditions are celebrated and respected. Ceremonies, language, and storytelling are woven into daily life, helping to preserve a unique identity and sense of belonging. The people here take pride in their heritage, and cultural practices are a source of strength and healing. Over the years, the community has faced significant historical challenges, including the impacts of colonization, residential schools, and social upheaval. Yet, Hollow is defined not by hardship, but by the strength, unity, and resilience of its people. Elders and youth come together to share knowledge, ensuring that the wisdom of the past guides the future. Hollow is recognized for its innovative, culturally based healing programs that blend traditional knowledge with modern approaches. These programs offer support and hope, helping individuals and families to heal from trauma and build healthier relationships. The Community Holistic Circle Healing Program stands as a testament to the community's commitment to well-being. By bringing people together in a circle, this program fosters open dialogue, accountability, and collective healing, rooted in Anishinaabe values. However, violence has struck at the heart of Hollow social structure, leaving scars that are felt by everyone. The pain and disruption caused by these events have challenged the community's sense of safety and trust. Healing from such trauma will require navigating complex relationships with care, empathy, and patience. Community leaders, counselors, and families are working together to rebuild trust and restore harmony. The community's focus on healing, through ceremony and collective support, will be critical in processing grief and moving forward. Coming together in times of sorrow strengthens the bonds that hold Hollow Water together. Ultimately, the spirit of unity and resilience will be the foundation for rebuilding safety and peace in Hollow Water. By honoring their traditions and supporting one another, the community looks toward a future filled with hope and healing. The attack coincided with the 3-year anniversary of another mass stabbing in Saskatchewan. The James Smith Cree Nation tragedy left a lasting impact on the nation. The coincidence of the date was a painful echo for those affected. Leaders from James Smith Cree Nation expressed solidarity with Hollow Water. The shared experience highlights the need for systemic changes to address violence. This anniversary links 2 First Nations in a shared story of resilience. Support poured in from leaders and organizations across the country. Manitoba Premier Wab Kinyu expressed profound sorrow and pledged support. Federal ministers reaffirmed their commitment to assisting Hollow Water. Indigenous leaders offered prayers and resources to aid the community. The National Police Federation praised the bravery of responding officers. James Smith Cree Nation leaders offered compassion and understanding. As the initial shock begins to fade, the people of Hollow Water First Nation are left to grapple with the aftermath of an unimaginable tragedy. The pain is raw, and the sense of loss is felt in every corner of the community. Yet even in these darkest moments, the spirit of Hollow Water remains unbroken. Neighbors check in on one another, families gather to share stories and comfort, and the community as a whole turns its focus toward healing and recovery. Chief Larry Barker, standing before his people, urged everyone to come together, to lean on each other for strength, and to remember that no one should face this pain alone. His words echoed through the community, reminding everyone that unity is their greatest resource. In response, mental health and trauma support teams have been mobilized, arriving in Hollow Water to offer counseling, guidance, and a listening ear. These professionals work hand in hand with local leaders, ensuring that every individual, young and old, has access to the support they need to begin the long journey toward healing. The Community Holistic Circle Healing Program, rooted in Indigenous traditions, provides a restorative path forward. Through healing circles, group therapy, and restorative justice practices, the community is given space to process grief, rebuild trust, and find hope together. Support has poured in from across Canada. Volunteers, donations, and messages of solidarity have reached Hollow Water, offering comfort and strength. These acts of kindness remind the community that they are not alone in their struggle. Financial aid and essential resources are being distributed, providing immediate relief and reassurance. In the coming months, these supports will be vital as Hollow Water rebuilds and recovers, helping families meet their basic needs and regain a sense of stability. Through it all, the resilience and unity of the community shine through. People hold each other close, share their burdens, and draw strength from their shared identity and traditions. It is this collective spirit that will guide them through the difficult days ahead. In the face of tragedy, the unity of Hollow Water First Nation will be their guiding light, illuminating a path toward hope, healing, and a stronger future together.